It's a pleasure to be here with you today. And I want to start by telling you a simple but powerful truth. Positive thinking will never let you do anything. You heard that right. But allow me to clarify exactly what I mean by that. You see, we live in a world where we are constantly bombarded with messages telling us to think positive, stay optimistic, and believe in yourself. And while these are all well-intentioned pieces of advice, the truth is that positive thinking alone is not enough. It's not enough to simply think that you can do something. You have to be ready to do something about it. You see, your thoughts shape your world. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. The power of belief is the driving force behind your actions. But belief is not just about hoping things will work out. It's about believing that you are capable of achieving what you set your mind to. It's about developing a mindset that tells you, I can face this challenge, I can learn, I can grow, and I can overcome whatever comes my way. However, action is the key. Positive thinking without action is like a car with no fuel. It might look great, but it's not going anywhere. You have to act. Think about the things you want in life: success, happiness, wealth, health, and then ask yourself, what steps am I taking today to make those things a reality? Positive thinking will guide you, but it's your actions that will drive you forward. Now, let's talk about those challenges that life is sure to throw at us. No amount of positive thinking is going to magically remove the obstacles in your path. In fact, you're going to face struggles that will test your resolve, your patience, and your commitment. But with the right mindset, those obstacles become nothing more than stepping stones to your growth. You'll learn to look at each challenge as an opportunity to become stronger, more resourceful, and more creative in your approach to success. Another important point to remember is the power of gratitude. It's so easy to focus on what we don't have or what's not going right in our lives, but a positive attitude allows us to shift that focus. When we practice gratitude, we train our minds to see the opportunities in every situation, to appreciate the journey, and to be thankful for the lessons learned along the way. Gratitude is the real foundation of a positive mindset, and it's what will keep you moving forward when things get tough. Let's talk about consistency and persistence. The truth is, success doesn't happen overnight, and positive thinking doesn't make the road any easier, but it does give you the strength to keep going when the going gets tough. If you stay persistent, if you remain positive and keep working towards your goals, even when you face setbacks, you will find that success was always within your reach. Positive thinking alone will never let you do anything. But positive thinking combined with belief, action, gratitude, and persistence will lead you to a life of success, fulfillment, and the realization of your greatest potential. The power of belief is one of the most powerful forces in our lives. When you truly believe in yourself, there is almost nothing that can stand in your way. Belief isn't just about thinking positive thoughts or hoping for the best. It's about having a deep-rooted faith in your own abilities, even when the road ahead is uncertain or challenging. It's about trusting that you can learn, adapt, and find solutions to whatever obstacles you face. If you don't believe in yourself, it's nearly impossible for anyone else to believe in you either. People are drawn to confidence, to individuals who have a clear sense of direction and purpose. When you believe in your own potential, that belief will shine through your actions, your words, and your attitude. It becomes contagious and can inspire others to believe in you too. Belief is what drives us to take action. It's not enough to simply wish for success or dream about a better future. Belief pushes you to take the necessary steps to make those dreams a reality. Without belief, even the smallest tasks feel daunting. With it, challenges seem less intimidating and solutions feel more achievable. When you truly believe that you can overcome difficulties and achieve your goals, you're more likely to keep going when things get tough. Belief also has a profound impact on your resilience. Life isn't a straight line, and you will undoubtedly face setbacks along the way. However, when you have a strong belief in yourself, you're not easily discouraged by failure. Instead, you see failure as a stepping stone, a lesson that brings you one step closer to success. Belief gives you the courage to try again, to keep moving forward, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. It's a foundation that allows you to bounce back from disappointments and stay focused on the bigger picture. It's important to understand that belief isn't just about innate talent or luck. It's about the confidence to keep improving, the willingness to keep learning, and the courage to take risks. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is that you believe in your ability to grow and evolve. This belief is what allows you to push past the limitations you may have once placed on yourself and to discover just how much you're truly capable of. Action is the key that transforms dreams into reality. No matter how big your vision or how strong your belief in yourself, if you don't take action, nothing will change. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of planning and thinking about your goals, but the real work begins when you take that first step and continue moving forward with intention. Action is the bridge between your thoughts and your results. Thinking positively or envisioning success is important, but without action, those thoughts remain just that, thoughts. It's not enough to have an idea or a dream. You need to translate that idea into something tangible. Every achievement, no matter how small, comes from a series of deliberate actions. Whether it's making a phone call, sending an email, or simply showing up consistently, each step you take is one step closer to your goal. It's easy to get trapped in the cycle of planning, preparing, or waiting for the perfect moment. The truth is, the perfect moment rarely comes. You will never have all the information you think you need, and there will always be uncertainties along the way. Waiting for the ideal conditions can lead to inaction, which ultimately holds you back from progress. Action doesn't require perfection. It requires courage and commitment. By simply starting and continuing to move, even if it's in small ways, you will make progress. Action builds momentum. The more you do, the more confidence you gain. Success doesn't happen all at once. It's a result of consistent, focused actions over time. When you make a habit of taking action, even on the tough days, you begin to cultivate a mindset of persistence. Each action you take, no matter how minor, becomes part of a larger journey that leads to your desired outcome. Action also brings clarity. Sometimes we overthink situations, waiting for everything to fall into place before we act, but often it's only through taking action that you gain the insights and understanding you need to move forward. You learn through doing. Each experience, whether it's a success or failure, teaches you something valuable that helps refine your approach. Through action, you adapt, learn, and improve, constantly becoming better equipped to handle the challenges you face. It's important to remember that action isn't about taking random or aimless steps. It's about being intentional and focused. Every action you take should be aligned with your goals. It's not just about doing something for the sake of being busy. It's about doing the right things that move you closer to where you want to go. When you act with purpose, you're actively shaping your future rather than waiting for it to unfold on its own. Overcoming challenges is an inevitable part of life, and the way we respond to these obstacles defines the trajectory of our success. Challenges often arise when we least expect them, and they can seem overwhelming in the moment. But it's important to understand that challenges don't exist to stop us. They exist to help us grow. Every difficulty we face presents an opportunity to strengthen our character, sharpen our skills, and build resilience. How we deal with adversity is what ultimately shapes us into the person we are meant to become. The first thing to recognize when faced with a challenge is that it's normal to feel fear, doubt, or uncertainty.